Koco in Huntington Beach celebrating National Burrito Day. What are you going to be doing over there this morning?
Good morning. I'm going to be doing a lot of eating. We are celebrating for sure. It is National Burrito Day. We are here at Dos Amigos Cantina in Huntington Beach. We'll take you inside. Coming up.
You won't find it any other day except today, because today we're celebrating all things burrito.
Yes, it is. It is National Burrito Day. Koco McAboy is live in Huntington Beach at one hot spot, Dos Amigos Cantina. Good morning, Koco.
Oh, I like that. I like the ambiance.
Yeah.
Good morning. I love the ambiance too. It's so fun and festive. It's perfect for celebrating National Burrito Day. I love that we have days like this, right? Take a look at all of this delicious food. I am here with Robert Corrigan. He is the co-owner of Dos Amigos Cantina. Tell us all about this fun and festive place.
Sure. So we opened about 3 years ago, and we wanted to create a neighborhood Mexican sports bar, which is kind of odd in itself, but just pay homage to my grandmother, who was a Mexican immigrant and served the community of East LA for 50 years, and we ate a lot since she was a doctor. We didn't cook a lot, we ate a lot, and so a lot of these recipes are inspired by some of the local spots in East LA that we grew up eating in, and some of these amazing burritos here for breakfast today are just phenomenal. All of our ingredients are from scratch, and on National Burrito Day, what better way than to have an awesome breakfast burrito? You know, like our chorizo breakfast burrito here is ridiculous. Like with the tater tots, people love them. They're big, they're huge, they're super filling. You don't really have to eat till dinner. It's kind of ridiculous. You know, and then another great one here is our Carne Asada, which everybody loves with our green salsa. You know, fresh green salsa we make daily. It is spicy, but not too spicy, so you can still enjoy it. But the Carne Asada is made fresh, marinated for 48 hours using Mexican Cokes as well, so there's real sugar. So if you're on a diet, probably not the best thing, you know?
Right.
But hey, the pork belly breakfast burrito right here in the front is one of the show stealers. It's so good, and people love the pork belly. It's freshly made every day. We marinate it as well. It just makes it a real hearty meal. You know, breakfast burritos are an LA staple, and they have been forever. Wherever you go in the United States, they're not the same, and we try to bring a little bit of that here.
I love that. And if you can talk about, this may be tough, but what makes a good burrito?
Sure. Seasoning, spices, fresh ingredients. You have to have that. The spices, you know, we have our special spice mixes that we have over there. Not going to go into it, but there's a lot of Mexican spices in there. You know, different things that we put in them, the different fresh ingredients really make a difference. You know, good grated cheese, fresh onions, fresh cilantro, and a fresh salsa. You have to have a fresh salsa.
Gotta have a fresh salsa. Thank you so much, Robert.
So welcome. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. I'm so excited that we did come here. Look at all of this amazing food. Brian and I are going to have a good time after I send it back to you.
Those burritos are huge, Koco. How heavy?
Oh my gosh. Wait until next hour. It's going to be even bigger if you think these are big.
What? Even bigger?
How is that possible?
Yes.
Wow.
Even bigger.
You guys, this is unfair. Koco,
I know.
not you. I don't mean you. You do your thing, but we need some burritos.
Yeah, we do.
One of those could feed all of us.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, that's
It's true. All right, still ahead. Koco, we're all jealous of you, Koco. You're in Huntington Beach celebrating National Burrito Day. Good morning.
What happened to the burritos? Did you eat them?
I was going to say we ate them. They were delicious. We are at Dos Amigos Cantina in Huntington Beach celebrating National Burrito Day. Take a look at these ingredients. All of these ingredients are going to make the biggest burrito you've ever seen, and for sure the biggest burrito in Orange County. We'll have that for you coming up.
Now listen, you won't find it on any calendar, but if you know what today is, you know.
Yeah, National Burrito Day.
Important.
And we're going to participate. Gosh darn it. Koco is live in Huntington Beach at one of the hot spots, Dos Amigos Cantina. You're having a great old time, and it looks like quite the spot.
Hey there, happy National Burrito Day. We are celebrating and having a great time at one of the most amazing restaurants in Huntington Beach, Dos Amigos Cantina. Who doesn't love a good burrito? I mean, there are so many different types, so many different sauces, flavors. They have it all here at this restaurant. I am here with Robert Corrigan, who is, the co-owner of this restaurant. So first off, tell us about this restaurant.
Sure. So we opened about 3 years ago, and we wanted to open a Mexican restaurant, but we wanted to be a sports bar too, something for the neighborhood. And this really did a great job for us. It really made a lot of fun for everybody in the neighborhood as well. So the food is fresh from scratch. A lot of these recipes are inspired by my grandmother. She was a Mexican immigrant and served the community of East LA for 50 plus years. So we wanted to bring a lot of that to the locals here, but we wanted it to be fresh. We wanted it to be fun, and we wanted it to be quality and big. And that's exactly what you get with us here at Dos Amigos.
Okay, so you mentioned big. We are staring at this huge burrito. I have never seen a bigger burrito. Tell us all about this.
Okay, so this is the El Gordo burrito. And the name itself kind of tells you what it is. It's just a big boy. It has 2 different types of meat, and we throw everything in it. The kitchen sink, black beans or pinto beans, depending on what you want. All the veggies, cilantro, onions, fries, tater tots. We throw everything in this thing, and we just put it together, put the fries on there. Those are called our Dos Amigos fries. They have a little of our special sauce on there and the melted cheese, and it's just this massive tray of food. A lot of people get this, like 4 people order it at the same time, and they sit there and eat it together. But if you can finish it by yourself, we give you a shirt, because it's quite an accomplishment. But you're not going to be moving for like 2 or 3 days.
Right? Exactly. That's amazing. Okay, I got to meet the people who are able to finish this on their own. But I had the Carne Asada burrito. It was so good. I wasn't even able to finish one half. Tell us about what's made and why this is so delicious.
Sure. So our Carne Asada is marinated for 48 hours using a bunch of fresh spices, and one of the secret ingredients is Mexican Cokes. We put those in there as well. Just a little sugar into it and just a little freshness. Well, for lack of a better term, it is soda. But we still have fun with it. It's marinated, and it's a great recipe, and like everything else, it's from scratch. It's never frozen, and it's just amazing. We grill it to order, so it's never, it's never sitting or anything. So it takes a little bit longer to get it, but it's really an amazing dish.
Incredible. Thank you so much, Robert. What an amazing restaurant. It is National Burrito Day, so obviously you're going to have to come here to Huntington Beach to try all of this food, especially the Gordo. And hey, reach out to me.
God.
Let me know if you finish this on your own. I'll send it back to you.
That's like a whole family.
It really is. How much does that weigh?
Right?
How much does it weigh?
2 families. Oh, okay. So somebody said 3 pounds, right? But I feel like it's more than that it weighs, right?
Well, that's on average. 3 pounds, yeah. It could go a little
Give or
bit more
take.
than that. It really depends. I mean, if you want to put more in there, we've had people that have put like 4 ingredients in there. Just put all the meat in there, the pork belly too, and I mean, you're just asking for it. It's so gluttonous as it is. I mean, there's the different salsas
And the
just make it crazy
cheese.
too. So.
Oh my God.
Yes, and the cheese.
Wow.
And the
That is
fries.
incredible.
You order 2 of those, it's like a newborn baby.
Yeah.
The weight of a newborn.
It really is.
Amazing.
That's a real, actual burrito baby.
Yes. That's right.
Thank you, Coco.
All right, you won't find this on any calendar, but if you know what today is, you know.
If you know, you know. Listen, you're going to want to participate. It happens to be National Burrito Day. Koco McAboy live in Huntington Beach at one of those hot spots, Dos Amigos Cantina. And oh my gosh, they do burritos right.
Good morning. They do burritos right here at Dos Amigos Cantina. That is for sure. This date has been on my calendar for quite some time. I've been excited about it. Look at these delicious burritos. I am here with Robert Corrigan, the co-owner. So tell us about this restaurant.
Okay, so we opened about 3 years ago, and we wanted to make a Mexican sports bar, a big neighborhood spot, someplace where the neighborhood could come and congregate, families, everybody can come and enjoy themselves and have quality Mexican food in a fun environment. So that's kind of how we started. A lot of our recipes are from family and friends, and my grandmother being a Mexican immigrant and serving the community for over 50 years in East LA, we ate at a lot of restaurants down there, so we like to bring a lot of those recipes that we caught from down there and bring those to life back here, and we love them. We absolutely love what we're making here. Everything is from scratch, especially on National Burrito Day. You want to have a good burrito, and you want to have good proteins in them, built from the ground up, and that's kind of what we have here today with all these burritos. Like this first one right here, this pork belly burrito is unbelievable. The pork belly and a burrito, I don't know why we didn't do it sooner, but the minute we started, it just took off and everybody loves it. And then in the front with the Pollo Asada burrito, we have 2 different types of chicken. We have a spicy chicken tinga, and then we have a Pollo Asada, which is just, it's a little more healthier.
Okay.
But it comes with the beans and the rice in it as well. And there's a couple different ways you can get it if that's how you want to go. And then, the gluttonous one right here with the surf and turf with our freshly marinated Carne Asada and our Tequila Lime Shrimp, and those are to die for. They are not good for you. I will tell you that right now. Not good for you, but they are delicious. And then our last one that we have here on the table is that Tequila Lime Shrimp burrito. Once again, the shrimp, but they're so good, and I get them grilled. And the sauce that we make for them is from scratch. It's so good, using fresh tequila that we get from one of our local purveyors here. But like all of our burritos here, everything starts with where we get them and where we get our ingredients from. We use local purveyors. The purveyor of all of our meats and stuff is a company called Vidco Foods, and they do such a great job in providing us with fresh, meats that are cut the night before. So we're never freezing anything, and everything is from scratch.
Love that. And you've got salsas to put on top?
Yes. Now, when you're talking about burritos, obviously you can build them any way you want. Beans, rice, cilantro, onions, cheese. It's really up to you. I think the best topper for a burrito is going to be your salsas. And we have our fresh house salsa right here. Just roasted peppers, onions, roasted tomatoes, blended up. It's so simple to make, but it's so good. And then our habanero, it's a little thin today because, it needs a little time to sit, but I'm telling you, it is delicious, and it'll burn your face off. It is so hot. The guys in the kitchen don't want to touch it, and they're the ones that make it.
Yeah.
And then our green salsa is like a mild salsa with just enough flavor to make it really good. But what I like to do when I'm working with them is I love to just pour them over the top of a burrito when I'm eating them. If you're going to fork and knife it, that's a great way of doing it, or just the old school style of dumping them on the burritos.
Love it. All right. Thank you so much, Robert. Happy National Burrito Day to all of you out there. I'll send it back to you.
Don't burn your face off, Coco. That was quite the description.
Yeah, that's some heat.
Thank you. So up next, we're going to tell you where to get some great deals as we celebrate National Burrito Day. And I'm happy to say that we participated, Coco. Sandra and I participated.
We celebrated, with a burrito for breakfast.
Yay! I'm so happy. Okay, I'll have to hear more about your burrito. My burrito was really good here at Dos Amigos Cantina in Huntington Beach. We are celebrating National Burrito Day. We'll take you here, show you all the delicious food coming up.
So you won't find it on any calendar, but if you know, you know. And today is National Burrito Day. Koco McAboy is live in Huntington Beach at one hotspot, Dos Amigos Cantina. Hi there, Coco.
Good morning, Sandra. I like that. If you know, you know. Okay, Araxia was saying you guys had the chance to try some burritos. So, Sandra, first, I want to know what kind of burrito you had.
I had a breakfast burrito, had some potatoes, egg, black beans, some protein.
Yes. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. So I had a delicious burrito here at Dos Amigos Cantina. It was the Carne Asada, and I can tell you the seasoning in that was just so delicious. And photographer Brian and I were talking about the fact that, sometimes burritos will fall apart as you're eating them. No, they're made perfectly here. They have that crisp. They stay together as you chomp into them. Okay, I could talk about this for hours, but I'm going to bring Robert in here, co-owner of Dos Amigos Cantina. You make the perfect burrito, right?
We try our best, but like you said, it starts with a good tortilla and getting it just the right crispness so it keeps everything in there.
Amazing. Tell us about the restaurant, what you specialize in.
Sure. So we specialize in just local Mexican fare. A lot of these recipes are based off of restaurants in East Los Angeles and the area that we've spent time in. My family, my grandmother being a Mexican immigrant, we spent a lot of time in East Los Angeles when she was a doctor down there. And so a lot of these are things that are inspired by that I found that I loved. And we just brought it here and just made sure it was the same fresh ingredients and made them to the best of my abilities, if you could. So, yes. But, all of them. The Carne Asada is amazing. The shrimp one is amazing. The surf and turf with the steak and the shrimp is amazing. And the Pollo Asada with the chicken. It's just great food, and we love making them, and what better way to celebrate National Burrito Day than with a bunch of burritos.
Right, I agree. And you've got these delicious salsas here. I know you're going to pour some on. Let's see.
For sure. So this is our fresh salsa. It's just made with fresh ingredients, onions, cilantro, roasted tomatoes. And, and when you're finishing off a burrito before you eat it, it's just amazing to throw it on there, have a bunch of it, and it's nice and thick, so it holds really well. And if some people don't like just the mild, they like to have the spice and the habanero. You can just throw just a little bit of habanero on there, just enough, because that alone will burn you up. It is a lot. So, but yeah, it's really good stuff, and the guacamole is amazing. It's made from scratch every day. You know, we cut the onions, we cut the tomatoes, the cilantro's hand cut. We core all the avocado, and we do our best to make it as fresh as possible. You know, because a little bit of lime juice to keep it, and that's a good secret if people, if you're making guacamole at home, don't know. A little bit of lime juice will hold it, or lemon juice. It'll keep staying green instead of going brown on you.
Yeah.
Use it with our fresh chips that we make every day, and we spray them with lime juice and put a little bit of tahini on there for the flavoring. And they hold up well, and they're super fresh, and that's one of the big things we try to do here is just have really fresh food.
I love that. Okay, so we talked about the fact that you need a really good tortilla for a good burrito. What else makes a burrito good?
Flavor, sabor, just having those seasonings in there. And really, burritos are they're very individual to everybody's taste. You know, certain people like them plain, like my wife. My wife's a bean and cheese burrito person. That's it. Like, she wants nothing else in it, but the beans have to be seasoned right. And I'm the complete opposite. I want salsa in there. I want the beans. I want the rice. I want the cilantro. I want the onions. I want that thing stuffed full of stuff and get all those flavors. And that's kind of what it's supposed to be. You know, they're all individual, and you're just really supposed to make them the way you want them for yourself, because at the end of the day, that's what you want.
Yes, I know this place is such a staple here. People love to come because it's also family friendly and fun, right?
100%. And we love the kids here. We love the families, you know, the teams. Everybody comes through here. We try to really make it a family friendly place, you know, where you could watch a game. You know, the Wi-Fi is great for the kids if they want to play a game on their pads or what have you. And we try to make it a family-friendly environment for all.
Okay, and people are looking at the display here. They've seen the burritos. We know it's National Burrito Day, but there's also a taco here, right?
There is, and it is cheating, but it is National Burrito Day. But these tacos are one of our world-famous midnight tacos. Ooh. And if you've ever had a fast food taco late night, we won't go into who, you know, they're good, and I've had a bunch of them, but I wanted to make them with fresh ingredients. So we use real ground beef, American cheese, you know, generic taco sauce, fresh lettuce, and they're amazing. And we sell them in 6-packs, and we sell a ton of them. We call them the midnight tacos, and everybody loves them. They're just to die for. They really are good.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Robert. We love that. We love the midnight tacos, but again, it is National Burrito Day, so we're highlighting all of the delicious burritos here at Dos Amigos Cantina in Huntington Beach. I'll send it back to you.
Looks delicious. All right, Coco. Thank you.